What is up, guys? The Republic of Ireland is one of the European countries which is experiencing a critical shortage of skilled workers, and they now want to hire from overseas, or rather they've been hiring from overseas. And in this video I'm going to be sharing with you one of the companies which is hiring from overseas, and they're hiring various occupations including support workers, nurses, sociologists, psychologists, just to mention a few. Ireland is an island nation on the western edge of Europe. It is the continent's second largest island after Great Britain. You would love working in Ireland because it scores high when it comes to quality of life, ranking above average on the OECD's Better Life Index for jobs, earnings, housing, personal security, health and education. Work-life balance is particularly important to the Irish, where only 5% of employees work very long hours, less than half of the OECD average. So guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you one company which is hiring from overseas. Guys, it's important that if you have a dream to relocate to overseas, you just don't put your eggs in one basket. You try all countries until you get at least one country. If it's not your country of preference, at least it will get you out of where you are, and you can use that country as a stepping stone to go to whatever country you like, guys. So here is the wonderful opportunity for you. Welcome to the Brothers of Charity Services Ireland recruitment portal. This is an organization which is recruiting from overseas, and if you go on their website, this is what you will see. Information for overseas candidates, which means if you want to relocate to Republic of Ireland and you're overseas, you need to go and read that information thoroughly. They do state that if you want to work at Brothers of Charity Services Ireland and are not an EEA, Swiss or UK national, which means you're in Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Namibia, just to mention a few, you will need to have a valid employment permit or a typical permission prior to commencing employment. Depending on your nationality, you may also need to apply for a visa. You then have to apply for a relevant permission. So this simply means that you need to secure a job first with this organization, and after securing a job, then you can get a work permit as well as a visa if you are coming from a country which requires you to have a visa. And you have to go on their website to check what the eligibility criteria is. So these are some of the jobs which they have on offer, and you can actually go and apply now. What you have to make sure is that your qualifications match the island qualifications. I know a few individuals who applied for jobs in the Republic of Ireland, and they had to evaluate their documents, and upon evaluating their documents they were told which part is missing, from example their degree or their diploma or their certificate. For example, they can tell you that you need to go and cover a course on safeguarding of vulnerable adults or safeguarding of children, then you'll be good to go. Even if you feel as if you don't meet the eligibility criteria, guys, you are better off shooting your shot. They take your documents, they evaluate them, and they tell you what you need to do or which areas you need to cover, such that if other opportunities are presented, you go and cover that area and you can apply for jobs. For example, if they say do a certificate on safeguarding of vulnerable adults, you go and do that certificate, and when another opportunity is presented, you'll be able to apply without any problems. So do not shy away, do send in your applications. So these are the jobs which are currently on offer. They need general support staff, management and administration, nursing, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, psychology, social care and worker leader, social worker, speech and language therapists, and support workers. As you can see, guys, by the side there, they do indicate how many roles are there. So if you go and click on any of those jobs, whether a support worker or a social worker or psychologist, it will take you to the jobs. Let me just show you an example. Let's say, for example, you go on their website. This is what the website looks like. You go to the section where it's written a recruitment there, and you click, and it is going to reveal this page where they introduce themselves and tell us what they are all about and so forth and so on. And then you move on to the section where it says overseas applicants. As you can see at the bottom, the overseas applicants, and you click on overseas applicants, it will reveal the information that I've already read to you about the overseas applicants, what you should expect and all that. So after reading the information, you can then now go back and check on the vacancies. And as you click on the vacancies there, it will show you all the vacancies that I've already showed you. And you choose whether you want part-time, full-time. Obviously, if you are applying from overseas, you would want to take a full-time position. So let us just click for support worker and see what the role entails. So we have clicked on support worker, and when you go to support worker there, you just scroll to the bottom there, you read about the job, and if you are interested in applying to this role, you go and apply. As you can see, it was posted on the 27th of October 2023. Then you apply to this vacancy. You fill in all your details. They will ask things like your name, surname, your address, city, postcode, country, and your email and all your details there. So once you fill in your details there, you then upload your CV. It's important that when you're uploading your CV, it's an up-to-date CV, and you have to make sure that it meets the Republic of Ireland standard CV, because a CV is what is meant to sell you to the employers. So if your CV is not good, you obviously not be selected for interviews. So it's very important. Make sure you put your CVs in order. As you can see, guys, in terms of countries, whatever country you're coming from, whether it's Botswana, Canada, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Eswatini, you can apply to these roles. That's why they've included those countries there. So it's simple and straightforward, guys. And if you are interested in any of these roles, go ahead and apply. And obviously, if you are, for example, a nurse, you would need to be registered with the NMBI, which is the Nursing Board of the Republic of Ireland. That's the first step that you take before applying. And for all these other occupations, guys, just use whatever qualifications you have. If you don't match their qualifications, they will let you know that your qualifications don't match and what is really required for you to be able to match those qualifications. And if your qualifications match, happy days, you can be invited for interviews and pretty soon be moving to Ireland. So this is all that I wanted to share with you guys. If you know anyone interested in any of these roles, do share this video with them. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.